I don't have a lot of Lego display room in my home office, so I have what I call a rotating display. I take a lot of sets off, disassemble them, and replace them with other sets. But one set that I have never disassembled and I always leave on display is my current favorite Lego Star Wars set, and it has been since 2018, and that would be 2018's X-Wing Starfighter. What about this bog standard X-Wing makes it my favorite set? Well, we'll get into that. Released back in the summer of 2018 with 4 minifigures at the price tag of $79.99 in the US, 2018's X-Wing Starfighter was the first time in 6 years that we saw an original trilogy X-Wing after a bunch of waves of a sequel trilogy X-Wing. The 4 minifigures it came with was an homage to the original 1999 X-Wing, and let's just address the elephant in the room. LEGO had decided to change the mold for the X-Wing pilot helmet in 2018, and the end result just doesn't really stick the landing. It's pretty awkward looking and looks oversized, and I'm just not a fan of how it looks, and I don't think LEGO was either because they went right back to using the old one in 2019. I appreciate what they were trying to do, and while it worked on the Resistance pilots' helmets, it just didn't work here, and I'm happy they went back to the old style. But besides the helmets, you get Luke Skywalker and Biggs Darklighter. It was cool to see Biggs again. It's unfortunate this was how we got him, but he looks great. His face printing looks really nice, and both him and Luke have your standard pilot torso that's been seen in a few sets that LEGO still uses a variation of today. And besides R2, Biggs' droid, R2-Q2, is also included. He looks really nice and has this metallic look to him. I really like it. Now onto the build itself. This, in my opinion, is the best X-Wing LEGO has ever made. And the X-Wing is my favorite ship in all of Star Wars. So the culmination of those things makes this my favorite LEGO Star Wars set. It's really, really cool to see your favorite vehicle from Star Wars replicated in such beautiful fashion. It was the first X-Wing to get the proper look to the engines. The wings are nice and thick and have tiles even on the bottom of it, something the T6 shuttle from this year should take a lesson from. Greebling on the back, the cockpit that allows Luke to sit upright. It's just a beautiful system scale model, and I think just one of the best LEGO has ever done. Not a ton of features on this X-Wing. You have some stud shooters in the back, which are supposed to represent the proton torpedo pods. Some spring-loaded launchers next to each of the blasters, which I have left off and removed. And the flagship feature to any X-Wing, which is the S-foils folding into attack position. By this point, they had really defined the easy motion of this, and it's just a simple lever in the back that turns them up, and it looks great. You do lose the ability to have greebling back here, but I actually like the look of this a little better than the big knob that some of the Resistance X-Wings had. There's also supposed to be a plunger Technic piece at the bottom of the X-Wing that would stick out, that it would allow you to put it back into non-attack position when you landed. I didn't like how that hung out there, so I just removed that piece. It even came with extra stickered tiles, so you could display it as either Biggs' Red 3 X-Wing or Luke's Red 5, depending on who's flying it. But besides the helmet issue, which is an otherwise easy thing to fix, this is a fantastic set, and I see zero flaws with it, which is just so positive to see when this is your favorite ship in Star Wars. I would give this set a 10 out of 10 if the pilots didn't have those new molded helmets. But this X-Wing is miles better than the 2021 one we got recently that's actually retiring at the end of this year. And that X-Wing is a fair shake too. That's not a bad model either. But I've had a ton of subscribers ask me what my favorite Star Wars set is, and here you go, here it is. It's the 2018 X-Wing, and I love it so much. Do you own this X-Wing, or are you hoping to get one day? Let me know in the comments down below, because that's all I've got, and I'll see you guys in the next video.